All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We the brothers of the great Millstone branch that represent the church out of Cleveland, Ohio. Before we get started, we'll give our praise, our honor, and our infinite worship and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem, Yahweh
Yahweh Shai,
Shai,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Rakal
Rakal
Kadash.
Kadash.
We gonna give double honor to our head apostles out in New York, alongside the head bishops of the great Millstone that have been laboring this truth for decades on top of decades. 100% honor and not praise, but salutations to the elect Akim that have been laboring in this truth for as long as they've been laboring to receive that penny, man. And to the few sisters, the few Akwaf that listen and learn, being the pillar of rest to your husband in these last days, to y'all, I like to say Shalom.
Shalom.
And like the title of the lesson say, it says clean. It says clean. So we about to get the definition of the word clean, then a couple precepts, and hopefully it be edifying.
All right, this is the word clean. It says, free from dirt or filth, unmixed with foreign or extraneous matter, morally pure, chaste, innocent, open in the open, of beasts, not forbidden by ceremonial law to eat,
Okay, now read that back slow.
free from dirt or filth.
Free from dirt or filth, because what makes us filthy, man? This flesh, this sinful flesh, and the dirt that we do against our power, man. Being disobedient, man.
It says, unmixed with foreign or extraneous matter.
Foreign, unstrenuous matter, things that we ought not to do.
So
Because,
I would say a little leaven the whole
hold
lump.
up, yeah,
Some things we just don't need to be a part of because they throw your whole mission off.
that's it, that's it.
It says morally pure.
Morally pure, right? And I get that title because it said morally pure.
This
This,
is this
hope, hopefully, this is edifying, man. Just stick with us. We gonna be a little bit here and a little bit there.
it say Titus chapter 1 verse 15. Unto the pure all things are pure.
I go into that word pure. But
Blue letter.
keep on reading it though.
It says, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure.
Because you're dirty, man. You don't believe, then you're dirty because this word is like water, man. It washes you. So if you don't believe, that makes you automatically dirty, automatically unclean.
Yeah, the scriptures talk about how rivers of water shall flow through his belly. When them scriptures flowing through your mind, they purifying your mind. Water, the river, it purifies itself. That's a good example. The water, when these scriptures flowing through our mind, it's purifying everything that's going through our mind. We could just, no, that ain't it. Okay, this righteous. We getting purified. It says, but even their mind and consciousness is defiled.
So you're filthy, man. It starts, that's that moral, that's that morale, your conscience, that third eye, that spirit that kicks in and lets you know that you need to slow down. We need to change your way, man. Because even before the truth is some things that pertain to the law that the elect just wasn't doing anyway. Like, no, that's just off. That's that morale. What gives us our moral compass is the scriptures, man. The statutes, the laws, and the commandments, the do's and the don'ts.
Yeah, this the word pure in Titus 1 and 15. It say clean.
Clean. That's the definition of the word pure. Clean.
It says pure, physically purified by fire, in a similitude like a vine cleansed by pruning and so fitted to bear fruit. In a Levitical sense, clean, the use of which is not forbidden, imparts to no uncleanness, ethically free from corrupt desire, from sin and guilt, free from every admixture of what is false, sincere, genuine.
Now, how is we gonna obtain that? We go jump to Ezekiel 36 and 22 through 25 now, because it says it's gonna make us clean, man, in a moral and the ethical sense.
This is Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 22. Therefore say unto the house of
Now, the
Israel,
house of Israel is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians.
Thus saith the Lord God,
Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai.
I do not this for your sakes,
So what he go not do for our sakes?
O house of Israel, but for mine holy name's sake,
So he ain't doing it for our sakes. He doing it because he put his name on it, man, because he said he would.
which ye have profaned among the heathen,
So we made it dirty because we profane. We stepped outside the temple. When you're outside the temple, when you're in a temple, you have to be clean because it's a ceremonial process that you would have to go through.
whither ye went, and I will sanctify my great name,
You go cleanse it because that's what sanctify means, to cleanse, to make holy, to purify.
which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them, and the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, saith the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes.
Uh-huh.
For I will take you from among the heathen,
Uh-huh.
and gather you out of all countries,
Uh-huh.
and will bring you into your own land.
Uh-huh. The land of Israel.
Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you,
He would sprinkle what?
clean water upon you,
And do what?
and ye shall be clean from all your filthiness, and from all your idols will I cleanse you.
Because that's what made us unclean and defiled. Spiritual fornication. Worshiping the false gods. Gods that didn't bring us out of the land of Egypt. That didn't do nothing to Pharaoh. That didn't bring no plagues. Israel been so stiff-necked and rebellious. As soon as we get out the wilderness, they set up a golden calf, man, to worship, man. But the Most High said that He gonna bring us into our own land and cleanse us and sprinkle clean water upon us, man. So we can be ethnically clean. So we can be Levitically clean. So we can be that nation that we was supposed to be. It says, "Unto the pure, all things are pure," and we gonna be that pure, cleansed nation. Get Ephesians 5:26. Going into what cleanses us, what washes us.
It says, Ephesians chapter 5 and 26, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of the water by the word.
Read it again.
Ephesians 5 and 26, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of the water by the word.
So he gonna wash us by the water, by the word, and we're gonna be cleansed by what? By the word. The brother quoted it early. Out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. That's what we got now flowing out of our belly. That's how we able to come up with a lesson in 3 minutes that's edifying to the sheep, man. By that water, man. That cleansed us. And it also goes into Matthew 7, how it talks about getting the mote out of your own eye first. Ezekiel, eat this roll and then go speak to the house of Israel. Get to understanding. Get, I think that's John 17 and 17. Because we got laws and statutes that keep us clean, that tell us not to touch the unclean thing, that tell us not to eat the unclean thing. But our people are what? Defiled. Uh, 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 Yellow hair is leprosy. That's unclean. What do our people do? They bob wigs and dye their hair to make themselves unclean.
And being no oppressor.
Yeah, yeah,
Trying to be literally like the wicked and the unclean.
yeah.
This is John 17 and 17. Sanctify them through the truth. Thy word is truth.
Sanctify. Go into that word sanctify, because a synonym have to be clean or cleansed or something like that.
They say purify.
Purify. Same thing. You got something called purified water, man.
Yep.
You feel me? To purify. You're purified. You're washed. You're changed through the battle, the condition of the battle, man. Fire cleanse you, man. Water cleanse you. Those are the two most potent cleansing agents. That's why the Most High cleansed the earth by water the first time, and He's coming to cleanse the water the second time. How? Through fire. Since you got something,
No, I'm just rolling with you.
okay.
Still got that Ephesians 6:26. You got Leviticus 10 and 10.
No, I say Ephesians 5:26, but we just read that. Get to Leviticus 10.
Leviticus chapter 10, verse 10. And that ye may put difference between holy and unholy, and between unclean and clean.
And that's what the Most High did, man. He gave us the book. He gave us the do's and the don'ts to put the difference between the holy and the unholy, the clean and the unclean. He said, "This is the way. Walk ye in it. This is the way that you don't walk in." That's the difference, man. Eat this, don't eat this. Touch this, don't touch this. You have sex this way, you don't have sex this way. You wear this, you don't wear this. It's a way that He gave to the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel only. So we could be the holy people. Holy means separate, set apart. He gave us a clean way. And the other nations are unclean, man. It tells you that in the book of Revelations when they talk about the temple. It says those that are within the temple and those that are without the temple to leave without. There's no unclean thing will come into the temple, man.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. Holy meaning
We'll start at 101 and then jump to 7 and 6.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and
No,
1.
no, 101.
Oh, Deuteronomy 1. This is Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1.
Just to paint the whole picture of who He's talking to and then what He said.
It says, These be the words which Moses spake unto all
And
Israel.
Moses was a prophet, but also a king in Israel. And these the words that he spake unto all Israel.
On this side, Jordan in the wilderness, in the plain over against the Red Sea, between Paran and Taphel and Laban and Hazeroth and Diz Ahab.
But the point was to show you who was speaking and who he was speaking to. 7 and 6. Just to paint that picture. This was Moses, an Israelite, speaking to the rest of the Israelites.
It say Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
And the Israelites are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians.
It say, For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. Holy
Holy.
meaning separate. All right, you separate from what? You separate from all the other nations. That's why you got separate rules, a separate lifestyle. You got a separate judgment too. You know, the heathens, they be wilding, and the Lord gets to them when He gets to them. But y'all, you know, whether you know it or not, Jake be catching hell because of what they going through. You separate. The Lord is dealing with you directly. Your parents gonna deal with you, but they deal with the kid up the street. They worried about you.
That's that. That's that Amos 3. You ain't got to get it, but that's that Amos 3.
It say the Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto Himself.
Hey, that's a personal pronoun. It says the Lord by God. By meaning one's own.
It say above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So we held to a different standard. If you above everybody, you on a different standard. What they might do, it ain't for us.
Just real quick, since you said that, get Deuteronomy 10 and 12 or 12 and 10. I think it's 10 and 12 though. because you said we held to a standard. Now we're about to show you what that standard is.
Yeah, it is. Deuteronomy 10 and 12. And now Israel,
Now Israel, because you got who he's talking to. The subject matter is Israel.
it say, what doeth the Lord thy God
The
require
Lord
of thee?
thy God. That's that personal pronoun they gave me the one's own. So we belong to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Read it again.
And now, Deuteronomy 10 and 12. And now Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
So he asked him, what do the Lord thy God require of thee? So we're held to a standard. What's the requirement?
But to fear the Lord thy God,
Oh, so we're supposed to fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
to walk in all his
We're
ways,
supposed to walk in his ways, which is what?
his laws, statutes, and commandments. It says, and to love him.
What's love? To love him. If you love me, keep my commandments.
It says, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
That's being obedient, man. He wants us to be obedient. He gave us a way. He gave us laws, statutes, and commandments to separate us, like the brother said, from the other nations. But you got something else?
No, that was it.
Hey, man, so hopefully that was edifying, man. With that, we're going to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Rakakadash.
Rakakadash.
Double honors once again to the elders of the Great Millstone for teaching us this 100% true. Peace, love, blessings, and salutations to the Lord's elect. Shalom.
Shalom.